All right, guys, a place where wizards gather. Where could that be?
A swimming pool.
No, that doesn't feel wizardy.
The stock market.
I'm unsure if that's a place, Donald.
Well, that's the best I got.
You said it. I'm all out of opinions.
Damn it. Logically speaking, we live in the lamest city on the planet, so there are no castles or ancient magical places around. So where could be a place where wizards gather?
Fuck off, Donald. Whoever threw that paper at me, your mom's a... Oh, wait a second. This paper looks important.
How the fuck does the door even blow open? We are inside the house, like that doesn't even make sense.
I think it is hilarious that Joe got hit in the face with paper.
Shut up, Donald. You're awfully happy for such stormy weather outside. Does that sound familiar? Stormy?
Fuck you, Joe. You just made it personal now. Fight me in a game of magic.
Wait, guys, let me read that paper. Let's see. Come sign up for your local MTG tournament. A place where wizards gather. An MTG tournament. Of course Obama would be there. Let's go and maybe we can find him there.
Let me look at that paper. You always gotta look at the fine print.
I'm surprised you can see the fine print, old ass.
Oh, I didn't read too far into it.
Let's see. Wait a minute. Did you see the tournament prize? It says, first place winner of the tournament will receive $50 and any wish they have ever wanted in life granted.
No way.
Holy shit.
I know, guys, $50 is great for investing.
No, the wish thing. It's really sus. We have to go to this tournament now.
I don't know, Ben. You could buy one of the new March of the Machines commander decks for $50.
That's not important right now. Let's get moving.
Man, that was pretty easy. Who knew signing up for tournaments was so simple?
Yeah, that was surprisingly quick. We got pretty lucky thanks to the storm. Otherwise, we would have missed out on this.
Obama isn't here, guys. I knew we should have checked that ancient Nordic dungeon that is 5 blocks from here.
I bet his bitch ass is hiding from us.
Let's go look at the brackets and see who goes first.
I am going to win this tournament harder than when I won the presidential election.
I'm going to win this tournament harder than when I beat Donnie during the presidential election.
Fuck you, Sleepy Joe. I get the feeling people vote for me more than they vote for anyone else, like 46% more.
YouTube polls are rigged as fuck.
Guys, let's focus up. Here's the plan.
All right, I'm listening.
Did you guys know that horseshoe crabs predate dinosaurs?
That's cool, Joe. Anyway, one of us needs to win this tournament. We are basically a team of 3, so if we get matched up with each other, one of us just needs to throw the match and we will be fine for the next round.
If I get paired against Joe, I ain't throwing shit.
I'm not about to lose to a man who looks like he fell from a tree.
Whatever, just one of you win. The best case scenario is we each get a match so we can gauge what kind of decks our opponents are running. Oh, here's the brackets. Let's see. Biden versus Rogan.
No fucking way.
I know, there's no way he's here.
Who? Who's here?
Have you ever heard of Joe Rogan? I listen to his podcast every day. He talks about monkeys and shit. It's great.
I was on there once.
Huh, sounds fucking lame and cringe.
Holy shit, the U.S. presidents and Ben.
Holy shit, Joe Rogan.
Are these two really fangirling over each other?
It's been a while, Joe. How are you?
Good.
I guess I will start using last names then.
I just came over here to see the brackets. I play a fuck ton of Magic, so I should be able to stomp this pussy.
Oh my god, that's fucking funny.
I know, that is pretty funny.
Fuck off, guys.
Oh, I play against Biden. Well, good luck to you. May the best man win.
Yeah, may the, man, do the thing. Damn it, this is fucked up, guys.
Just beat his ass, Joe.
Yeah, Joe, we need to save Obama, so let's do what's necessary.
It's fucked up because this man is going to get negged.
Attaboy.
Let's fucking go. It looks like Donald has Kennedy? I wonder who that could be.
Wouldn't it be wild if it was the original JFK?
That's impossible, Donald. The only way you could play against JFK is if he was resurrected or something. There's just no way that could happen.
I don't know, Ben. You clearly don't go to church.
Unrelated? It looks like I have somebody named Carlson. That sounds familiar. Maybe I will get to meet him soon.
Joe Biden and Joe Rogan, please report to the ring. Joe Biden and Joe Rogan, please report to the ring.
Ring? What ring? The fuck is that person talking about?
I think they mean that ring.
The fuck?
Holy shit, what kind of MTG tournament did we go to?
Don't worry, guys. There's a table in the middle of the ring.
Oh, I see it now. This setup is just really over the top and weird.
Oh well, another way for me to get more famous.
All right, Joe, you have your MTG deck?
Yep. I brought 5 just to be sure.
What deck are you running?
You will see Donald.
Fair enough.
This is it, Joe. Good luck, and let's get that W.
Hey, Joe.
Oh, hey, Chuck.
Oh my god, Chuck Norris is back.
Oh shit, Donald Hyde. He might drag your ass back to prison.
I'm here. Holy shit, it's Chuck Norris.
Hey, Other Joe. All right, boys, do you two have your decks?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, let's pull up chairs and get started. Oh, wait. All right, everyone, please be quiet.
This man strikes primal fear in everyone, I guess.
I think it's admiration.
Now we can get started. Is everyone ready?
Let's fucking rumble.
Since we are in front of a massive crowd of people, I think we should discuss with Joe about his political goals.
Sorry, Rogan, but that's not why we are here. Are you done shuffling?
Oh yeah, let's do this shit.
All right, I am both the judge and referee for these matches, so I will be keeping a close eye on everyone. Now I will flip a coin, heads for Biden, and tails for Rogan. It looks like Rogan will go first.
That coin is fucking rigged.
Hush, Donald, that man will beat your ass.
I will play a war room and pass turn.
I will draw for turn, play a plains, and tap one to play Weathered Wayfarer. I can pay 1 plains and tap this creature to search my library for a plains, reveal it, put it into my hand, and shuffle. I can only use that ability if my opponent controls more lands than me. I pass turn.
So you're playing a soldier deck?
That's right. I will be sacrificing my soldiers again to win the thing.
Joe, you dumbass, don't tell him your strategy.
Statistically speaking, that's the second time he's made this joke.
While we are on this topic, how do you feel about sacrificing your soldiers?
He's stalling. Fucking staller.
Calm down, guys. It's your turn, Rogan.
I will draw for turn, play a Mossfire Valley, and tap 2 to play Sylvan Library. It is an enchantment, and at the beginning of my draw step, I may draw 2 additional cards. If I do, I have to choose 2 cards in my hand that were drawn this turn. For each of those cards, I can either pay 4 life each to keep them or put them on the top of my library. I will pass turn.
I will draw for turn, play Castle Ardenvale, and tap 2 to play an Arcane Signet. I will pass turn.
Okay, so far Joe hasn't died yet, which is good.
I'm surprised you said that, Donald.
Not that I am worried about him or anything, I was just commentating.
I will draw for turn, and Sylvan Library will trigger. I will draw an additional 2 cards and put 2 on the top of my library. I'll play a mountain and tap 3 to summon my commander. I can tap my Kibo to make each player create a colorless artifact token that is named Banana. Bananas can be sacrificed to add red or green mana and gain 2 life. Whenever an opponent puts an artifact into a graveyard from the battlefield, I put a 1/1 counter on each monkey or ape I control. And when this card attacks, the defending player sacrifices an artifact. I will pass turn.
Wow, he really is running a monkey tribal then.
What a weird fucking tribal. No one would ever want to play such an L deck.
Holy fucking shit, I really want a Monkey Ape Tribal deck. Those little guys look so fun and epic.
What the hell, Joe?
I will draw for turn, play a Myriad Landscape, and tap 3 to play Archaeomancer's Map. When this card hits the field, I can search for 2 plains, put them into my hand, and shuffle. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, I get to play a land from my hand onto the field. I will pass turn.
You know, this really brings me to discuss another part of evolution. I mean, isn't it crazy we came from monkeys?
Young man, you need to go to church. I think you are misinformed.
I can't tell if Rogan is baiting him into getting distracted, or if he thinks he's running his podcast right now.
This shit's weird. The judge needs to stop him.
All right, Joe, let's keep the match going.
Gotcha.
Shit, I forgot.
I will draw for turn, Sylvan Library will trigger, and I will put 2 cards back. I will tap my commander so everyone gets bananas.
You don't know how much this means to me.
I will tap 3 to play Rhythm of the Wild. Creature spells I control can't be countered, and non-token creatures I control enter the battlefield with my choice of a 1/1 counter or haste. I will sacrifice a banana, which will let me gain 2 life, to play Ragavan, Nimble Pilferer. When this card deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure token and exile the top card of that player's library. Until end of turn, I may cast that card. Rhythm of the Wild will trigger, and I will put a 1/1 counter on that creature and pass turn.
Damn, those are some really good cards. It's good Joe isn't running any counterspells in his deck, otherwise that enchantment kind of shuts that shit down.
Shows you how shit counterspell decks are.
Fuck off, Donald. Counterspell decks are still good. You just need enchantment removal.
Sounds like a bunch of coping to me.
I will draw for turn, play a plains, tap 5, and sadly sacrifice my banana, which will gain me 2 health to play Elspeth Sun's Champion.
Now that sounds really good.
It absolutely is, Donald. Our Joe can start getting soldiers out there.
Rogan's commander's ability will trigger since your artifact went to the graveyard.
I will +1 my planeswalker and gain 3/1/1 soldiers. After that, I pass turn.
I will draw for turn. My trigger will happen. I will put 2 cards back and put 1 card on the top of my library. I will then tap my commander and tap 3 and sack a banana to play Red Sun's Twilight. I get to destroy up to X target artifacts. I can only put in 2 mana, so I will destroy 2 of Joe's artifacts, which would be Arcane Signet and his whatever map.
Shit, losing Arcane Signet is bad.
Don't worry, Ben. I bet Joe will find some weird way to work with that.
Damn, losing my Arcane Signet is bad, but I think I have a weird way to work with that.
Kibo will trigger twice, and I will put 1/1 counters on my monkeys. I will pass turn.
I will draw for turn, play a plains, tap 5, and sacrifice a banana to summon my commander. You guys have seen this shit before. Anytime I am dealt damage, I get to create 1/1 soldiers equal to the amount of damage that was dealt. I will then +1 my planeswalker and pass turn.
Once again, Rogan's commander will trigger and he will distribute 1/1 counters.
I will draw for turn. My trigger happens again, but this time I will pay 8 life to keep the 2 cards.
That's not good,
His ass could be bluffing, Ben.
I guess. Did you know I was on this man's podcast?
Yep, you said that.
He would never shut the fuck up about elk meat, mushrooms, weed.
We get it, Ben. That was the only time you ever got famous.
I will tap Kibo to make bananas, play a forest, and tap 3 to play Sword of Truth and Justice. It is an artifact equipment that gives my creature +2/+2. It also gives my creature protection from white and blue. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, I get to put a 1/1 counter on that creature and then proliferate. I will pay 2 to equip my artifact to Ragvan. I will go to combat and attack your planeswalker with Ragvan.
I can't block it since it has protection from white, so I will have to let my Elspeth die.
I will pass turn.
This isn't looking good, Donald. Rogan's board seems to be popping off.
Come on, Joe, get his ass.
I will draw for turn, tap 1 to play Skull Clamp, and tap 1 to equip it to a soldier. Whenever the equipped creature dies, I get to draw 2 cards. I will equip this artifact to another soldier to draw 2 more cards. I will tap 1 to play Soul Warden. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, I gain 1 life. I will also tap 1 to play Soul's Attendant, which does the same thing as the last card. I will tap 1 and sack a banana to play Ankh of Mishra whenever a player puts a land into play. This card deals 2 damage to that player. I will play Windbrisk Heights, and Ankh of Mishra will deal 2 damage to me, but my commander will allow me to make 2 1/1 soldiers.
Solid play, Joe.
I would have done better, but that was pretty good.
Hideaway will take effect, and I will exile the top card of my library. Since 2 soldiers entered the battlefield and Soul Warden was played before Soul Attendant, I will gain 5 more life. I will then pass turn.
I will draw for turn. That Sylvan thing will happen, and I will put 2 cards back. I will tap Kibo, and then tap 4 to play Jolene, the Plunder Queen. Whenever a player attacks 1 or more of your opponents, that player creates a treasure token. If I would create 1 or more treasure tokens, I create an additional one. I can then sacrifice 5 treasure tokens to put a 1/1 counter on this creature. I will then go to combat and attack you with my Ragvan, which is a 10/9 that has protection from white.
You need to put your 1/1 counters on your monkeys from last turn.
Oh shit, that's right. Jolene will also trigger, and I get 2 treasure tokens.
I will take 10 damage.
This is getting bad. I guess if worse comes to worse, Joe losing would just leave us out 1 team member.
Don't say that, Ben. Joey is going to win.
Okay. Sorry I said anything.
Ragvan will trigger because of the combat damage. I will create 2 more treasure tokens and exile the top card of your library. I will not play that card.
Now hang on just a minute there, Buster.
Oh, right. Since Joe took damage, he gets to make soldiers equal to the amount of damage he took, which in this case is 10.
Oh, I see. Oh well, it doesn't really matter.
Oh yes, it does, because my Soul Warden and Attendant also triggers.
Holy fuck, I totally forgot about those.
Not going to lie, I almost did too.
Well, Sword of Truth and Justice will trigger, and I will put a 1/1 counter on Jolene and then proliferate. I pass turn.
I will draw for turn, equip Skull Clamp to 2 soldiers, and draw 4 cards. I will then tap 3 to play Welcoming Vampire. Whenever a creature with power 2 or less enters the battlefield under my control, I get to draw a card, but this effect can only happen once each turn. I will then play a Plains, and my artifact will deal 2 damage to me, but my Soul Warden and Attendant will trigger, gaining me 4 life. Finally, my Welcoming Vampire will trigger, and I get to draw a card. I will then attack with 14 of my soldiers.
I will block one of those soldiers with Jolene.
After that, I will pass turn.
Well, damn, Donald, for the first time ever, I might be wrong about something.
Shut up, Ben. You keep on disrupting everyone's focus on the match.
Right, sorry.
I will draw for turn. Sylvan Library exists, and I will keep 1 card by paying 4 life, while the other one will go back to the top of my library. I will tap Kibo, and sacrifice 2 of my banana tokens, which gains me 4 life, while also tapping 4 to play Mycosynth Lattice. All permanents are now artifacts in addition to their other types. All cards that are not on the battlefield, spells and permanents, are colorless, and players may spend mana as though it were mana of any color.
That kind of sounds fucking awesome.
No Biden. This is bad.
Keep it down. You don't want to disrupt the game.
That's what I've been saying.
I will attack you with Jolene.
I will not block and get 5 soldiers while also gaining 10 life, along with drawing a card thanks to my welcoming vampire.
Shit, that's a lot of triggers. I will gain 2 more treasure tokens and sacrifice all 6 of those to summon Hellkite Tyrant. It is a 6/5 with flying and trample, and when this creature deals combat damage to a player, gain control of all artifacts that player controls. At the beginning of my upkeep, if I control 20 or more artifacts, I win the game. I pass turns.
Holy fuck. If Joe doesn't get rid of that dragon, he's gonna lose.
Now look who's disrupting the game.
That voice. I have heard it from somewhere.
Shit, I will stay quiet.
I will draw for turn, play a plains, get 2 damage, make 2 soldiers, get 4 health, and then draw a card. I will tap 1 to equip Skull Clamp to a soldier to draw 2 more cards. I will then tap 3 to play Halo Fountain, and then tap 3 to play Blasting Station. Do you guys know what happens next?
Wait a minute, is this a...
Infinite combo?
Yes, this shit is. I will tap Blasting Station to sacrifice a soldier and deal 1 damage to me. Since 1 damage was dealt to me, I get to create a soldier. 2 life is gained from this, and I get to untap Blasting Station since a creature enters the battlefield.
So, infinite life then?
Yes, I will attack you with 21/1 soldiers.
I will block with Ragavan and Hellkite Tyrant.
I will tap Windbrisk Heights to cast Swords to Plowshare, targeting your Hellkite Tyrant before you block with it.
I will go down 19 life.
I will pass turn.
Hold on, guys. Your soldiers are artifacts in addition to their other types, and Rogan's commander triggers when an artifact card is put into a graveyard. Each of his monkeys get a 1/1 counter, so his monkeys should be plus infinity. Tokens still go to the graveyard.
Well, damn, that's no good.
Wait, that's good.
I don't understand how this could be good, Ben.
Whenever Joe takes any damage, he gets to make that many soldiers. And when that many soldiers enter the battlefield, he gains that much life.
Holy fucking shit, I think Joe won.
Although Joe did blunder by not using Halo Fountain, this might still make Rogan give up.
I will draw for turn, and if I attack you, crazy bad shit is going to happen. I will concede.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, let's go, Brandon. I mean, let's go, Joe.
Well, man, it was a great game. I'm kind of bummed I lost, but whatever. It was an honor to lose to such an amazing opponent.
Oh, shit. Are you all right, Biden?
Sorry, we will get him out of here.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, I remember you guys.
Shit, look,
It's all water under the bridge, guys. Let's forget about that crap and focus on having a great tournament.
Thank you so much, Chuck. It means a lot to us.
Don't mention it. Just get ready for when you guys are called in here.
Well, that was fucking insane.
Yeah, I was very uninvested. What a waste of time.
Whatever, Donald, after the next 2 are done, you are up next. Are you ready?
You better believe it. I'm gonna send this fucker to his grave.
That might be too far, Donald. Anyway, do you want to go get some snacks?
Yeah, it's been a while since I last had McDonald's.
I've got bad news, George.
Shit, what is it?
The boys are here. They must have figured out where I am.
I wonder how. Whatever, they can't stop us now. We are deep in this process.
Oh, yeah. At the rate this is going, I might finally get some closure on this.
That's right, Barack. That's right. I forgot to mention something.
What is it?
Just make sure to make your lies better.